thing fired up real quick. How we doing, chat? 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 How we doing? Excuse me, chat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's get this all set up. Do this. Move this over. Alright, why is it tweaking again? Bro, why is this tweaking again? Hang on, chat. Let me fix this for y'all. I swear this wants to tweak every other day. Alright, I fixed it. How we doing, chat? How we doing? How we doing, chat? How we doing? Hey, guys, join everyone. Keep tapping the screen. Come on, lock in. Come on, lock in. Eagles on top now, for real. For real. The fact that NFL Fox don't have the Eagles on here is goofy, bro. Whoever made this list needs to get a new job. Nah, whoever made this list needs to get a new job. The Patriots at 6? The Rams at 2? Nah. Seriously, whoever made this list needs a new job. I'm not even playing. Whoever made this list needs a new job, honestly. They should not be working for NFL anymore. Eagles should be up there, literally. Literally. Whoever made this list should not have a job, bro. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Nah, whoever made this should get... What's up with the Dak jerseys? That's Jalen Hurts' son back there. That's Mr. I can't make the playoffs. Where the Steelers at, typical Philly hater? Lil, bro, you think if I made this list, the Eagles would be up there? Stop yapping. First off, Steelers aren't in top 10 for anyone's list because they're trash. Second off, not everything's about your poverty Steelers who can barely win games, alright? Goofball. Goofball thought I made the list. Yes, if I made the list, the Eagles would be up there, buddy. No one takes the Steelers seriously, bro. Like, calm down. Holy cow. Bro thinks Steelers are a top 10 team. GG's, bro. GG's. Now, I don't know how Seattle's up here. Yo, the Eagles don't suck, bro. The Eagles should be number 1. We should be number 1. We should be number 1. I don't care. We should be number 1. Don't care. Eagles number 1. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, Eagles are easily top 5, top 2, top 3. I don't even care. Bills are destroying the poverty. Let me know when you win your first Super Bowl, though, bro. Till then, I don't really care. Yep. Hold on to zeros. Everybody hit the follow, top of the screen chat so y'all get notified. We will be live for the game tonight. I don't know how the Eagles aren't in the top 10, bro. We should be number 1. It's crazy, bro. The Eagles' disrespect's insane. Bro. Nah, it's insane, bro. We should be number 1. It don't matter, bro. We should be number 1. Kendrick with a follow. Everyone with that follow, top of the screen chat. We will be live for the game tonight, so make sure y'all follow so you get notified. Nah, Eagles should be number 1. I think everyone knows that. Eagles are the best team. There's not a team better than the Eagles right now, bro. Like, let's just be real. Let's be real. Not a team better than the Eagles. Your AB can't pass. My AB? Bro, what? Goofball. Yo, do not say Eagles suck in my chat. We're not disrespecting the Eagles. We should be number 1. Bro. I don't know. Like, they got the poverty Chargers in here? Bro, stop playing with me. Eagles dog water. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in my chat. We're not doing that today. Nah, Eagles should be number 1. Hi, best friend. What's good, Madison? Tino, saw you post with the Dak Prescott hate. He got number 1 QBR in the league, bro. I don't care what he got the number 1 of in anything. This is from last week, right? No, this is literally Monday morning power rankings. This is NFL Fox. I don't know how much they drank to make this list, but whoever made this was drunk this morning. No, listen. Whoever made this list was drunk this morning. Literally drunk. Like, the Texans barely beat the Raiders! And they're still in the top 10. Okay, bro. Like, alright. The Patriots are at 6? 6? The Rams lost, and they didn't move! They lost! They didn't move. They got the Jags at number 3. Are we smoking on something? Bro, I'm mad, bro. This list is atrocious. Now, whoever made this list needs a new job. Bro. Needs a new job. Simple as that, bro. Now, Eagles should be number 1. Stop saying Eagles suck in my chat. It's go Birds. Chip Kelly or Kevin Petito. Anyone but Kevin Petito, bro. Bro, nah, this list is atrocious. Whoever made this needs a new job. New job, bro. New job ASAP. This is atrocious. No. This is atrocious. Bills are lower in division, by the way. Bills are trash, dude. Thank you for the Dolphin, bro. Everyone who makes sure that follow top of the screen, we will be live for the game tonight. Do not say Eagles suck in my chat. Bro, I can't. If the Eagles beat the Bills, they should be number one. Literally, bro. Eagles are number one. We're going to smoke the poverty Bills. The Bills barely beat the Browns. Seahawks going crazy. Seahawks are doing all this just to lose in the playoffs. This list is terrible. I agree. Do you like the Panthers? I ain't got no beef with the Panthers. I just don't think they're going to win a playoff game. I think they got a lot to do in the offseason. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in my chat. We're not doing that tonight. James with a follow. Bills have no run defense. We should run all over them, but we'll see. Kevin Petito is probably going to call deep ball, run up the middle. Eagles on top. Nah, Eagles should be number one. Eagles should be number one on this list. Everyone knows that. Panthers are way ahead of schedule. No, I agree. They still got a lot of building to do, though. Thoughts on the Bears? One and done, bro. One and done. Insufferable. I'm so insufferable, yet you keep on watching me, little bro. Rent free. Goofball. Hey, people, I'm ready. Imagine thinking another grown man so insufferable that you keep watching him every day. Sounds like a fan. Ooh. Nah, Eagles should be number one. Nah, facts. I mean, we got the best QB in the league. Jalen Dada Hurts, defending Super Bowl MVP, the greatest QB in the NFL right now. A guy, listen, Jalen Hurts will have more rings than Tom Brady by the time he's done. He will have more rings than Tom Brady by the time he's done. Yup. I said it, bro. I said it. Jalen Hurts will be better than Tom Brady by the time he's done. You can't name a better QB than Jalen Hurts because there isn't one. You can try. There isn't one. He's the GOAT. Nah, Jalen Hurts is the GOAT, bro. There's no denying that. Jalen Hurts is dada. Jalen Hurts is dada of the league. Literally dada of the league. No arguing that no more, bro. He's the GOAT. Defending Super Bowl MVP. Stop playing with me. Wayne with a follow. Video with the follow. Top of the screen, chat. Not even best QB in his own division, really? Because he's only QB in the division that has a ring. Oh my gosh! Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in the chat. Sam Darnold's better. Let me know when Sam Darnold wins his first playoff game. Me and Sam Darnold have the same amount of playoff wins. Only difference is he's paid millions to play in the NFL, and I've never stepped a foot on a football field. TJ Watt with a follow. That's a crazy name. TJ Watt lover. Okay. Alright, that's crazy. Hey, everyone start double tapping, triple tapping. Thank you for the let him cook, bro. Appreciate the let him cook. Yo, I do not want to see any Eagles sucker. Jalen Hurts sucks in my chat. No Eagles hate today. Jalen Hurts is the GOAT, literally, bro. Literally. You never play football? No. I like my brain cells. Jags are the best team in the NFL. I wouldn't go that far, my boy. I wouldn't go that far. Now you're jumping the gun a little bit. You're getting a little too excited. Trevor Lawrence is going to win MVP. Oh, Lord, nah. Yo, why are they saying Eagles suck in my chat? Do not say Eagles suck. Everyone else in Philly has played then at OL. Rings don't mean nothing when you got a super team, bro. Super team? How can one build a super team in the NFL when everyone has the same amount of money, same amount of job picks, same amount of opportunity? That's not a super team, bro. Everyone has the same exact cap. Everyone spends the same amount of money. There's no such thing as super team in the NFL. There's salary cap. Everyone has the same opportunity. Our team just plays a lot better than your team. It's simple as that. Like, you can say easily, Cowgirls have a better offense than the Eagles. You can say that talent-wise, but who's winning games? And you can say our defense is good, but our defense has had plenty of games where they're not good this year. So you can talk all you want, but there's no such thing as a super team in the NFL. Everyone has the same amount of money. Don't be mad because your franchise blows. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in the chat. Y'all are winning because our defense sucks. No, we're winning because the Cowgirls franchise sucks. I've seen the Cowgirls in the last 10 years have 3 different years where they've had a top 5 defense. And what do? They still lose. It don't matter what the Cowgirls have. It's the Cowgirls ran by Jerry Jones and ran by Dak Prescott. And until you get rid of a lot of those things, poverty. And we still have 3 more rings. Yo, that's awesome, Ayla. All the rings that you've never seen in your lifetime. Because they all happened before you were in the womb. All right. It's alright. I like flexing things that happened in the 1900s too. Let's talk about when dinosaurs existed. That was about the same time the Cowgirls last won, huh? Poor, it kind of sucks. There's not even recordings of the Cowgirls' victory. You gotta get a VHS tape to watch that. You know what that is, Ayla? That was long before your time. Long before your time. But hey, at least in your lifetime, you've seen a lot of Eagles Super Bowls. Eagles own the Seahawks. Amen to that. Yo, tell them to stop spamming Eagles suck. Eagles are going back to back. Going back to back. Time doesn't take away victory. Bro, you living in the past. You talking about history. You know why? Because it's been so dang long. That ain't the past. That's history. Because it's been so long. If you're going to talk about the last time you relevant is 1900s, not a single player on your active roster has a ring from the Cowgirls franchise. Not a single one. Because it's been so long. For the last 30 years, all y'all do is lose. And lose. And lose. Well, you say it's our year, then you lose. This is our year, lose. This is our year, lose for 30 years straight. Y'all know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over to expect a different result? That's the Cowgirls. This is our year, first round exits. This is our year, missed the playoffs. This is our year, missed the playoffs. Man, the last 3 years for the Cowgirls have been great. You ready? You ready? Last 3 years. First round exits, missed the playoffs, watch Eagles win the Super Bowl. I mean, hey, jeez, bro, geez. Eagles own the Cowgirls. The Cowgirls haven't accomplished anything in 30 years. I mean, it is what it is. Imagine being a Cowgirls fan. You have a history of winning, but you've never seen it. You don't even know it's true. Next year is our year. Yo, I hear that every year. Every year, Cowgirls fans say, this is our year. And then they miss the playoffs. This is our year. This is our year. When is it ever your year, bro? For the last 30 years, it's been your year of missing the playoffs. Hey, yo, Brad, we talked about this. No zesty gifts. I don't want to feel like a Cowgirls fan. The Bears. Bro, you have a picture of the Eagles head coach talking about the Bears. What the flizzy? What the flizzy? No one cares what Dak's record against NFC is, because we know what his record in the playoffs is. He's won 2 games in 10 years as the highest paid QB in the NFL. Listen. Hang on. I don't think y'all know what the job of a QB is, right? The job of a QB is with the talent around you, how do you lead the team? How do you win games? And Dak has done the worst job of that. $60 million a year just to miss the playoffs. I just want you to remember, chat, Jalen Hurts in his 5 years as a starter has never missed the playoffs once. Yo, Brad, get that off me. Never missed the playoffs once in his career. Dak, all he does is miss the playoffs. They're not the same. Christmas gift for you will be Cowboys win. Ada, that's Christmas torture. I have to watch the Commanders out of the playoffs and the Cowgirls, both teams out of the playoffs, play. A useless game of battle of trash and garbage. Who's going to win, trash or garbage? I don't know. MVP, I hate to break it to you, but no one will ever win MVP without a winning record. They won't. You can put up 4,000 yards. That's awesome. They're going to give it to Stafford. They're going to give it to Drake May or Josh Allen. I don't care how good of stats you have. If you can't win games, you're not an MVP. MVPs will find ways to win games, and that's what Josh Allen does. Their defense, the Bills' defense, atrocious. Arguably worse than the Cowgirls' defense. Brad. Every year, Allen's defense is terrible, and he wins games, goes to the playoffs, makes runs. What's the Cowgirls' excuse? No, it's a genuine question. Josh Allen has less wide receiver talent than Dak Prescott, has just as bad of a defense. What's his excuse? Allen doesn't blame the defense, but all Cowgirls fans blame the defense. Allen has nothing, and he still wins playoff games. Cowgirls fans, I'm waiting for your answer. What does Josh Allen have that Dak doesn't? Nothing. If anything, Dak has more. CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. Allen's got no one to throw to. I mean, no one. He's throwing to blind squirrels. Literally blind squirrels. Literally. And their defense is always ranked bottom 5 in the league. Secondary is also mid. Bro, so is the Bills. The Bills fans will admit their secondary is trash. It is. It is. The Bills defense is garbage. Last 5 years, garbage. If they had a top 15 defense, they probably would have won a Super Bowl by now. We don't have good coaches leading. Bro, y'all had a fine coach. Honestly, what was his name? McCarthy? He really wasn't that bad. I'm going to keep it a buck. I mean, he led y'all to many winning or over 500 seasons. And now we got Perfume coming in. Okay. is my point. Cowboys fans, like, genuinely, they say, we can't win because of our defense. And you know what the Bills say? We're winning without a defense because we have Josh Allen. Like, yeah, I get it. It's harder to win when you don't have a defense. But that doesn't mean you can't win. Jalen Hurts in 2022 went to the Super Bowl with one of the worst run games and the 5th worst defense in the league. Now, did they win? No, they lost by 3. But he still took that team to the Super Bowl with no defense and a run game averaging 23 yards a game. So, yeah, is it harder? Sure. If you don't have a defense, obviously it's harder. But that doesn't mean you can't win. I'm tired of teams blaming, like, bro, you haven't, if anything, the Cowboys have an electric offense. Now you put Josh Allen on the Cowboys, he wouldn't win either. Are you smoking Smarties? Yo, what? If you give Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens, he will win a Super Bowl. No, you lost all credibility right there. No, you lost all credibility. Bro, you just said if Josh Allen had CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, bro, Josh Allen's throwing to high school teachers, and he's still winning. Bro, it's him and James Cook. Ayla, go ahead and look at the Bills defense too. It's just as bad. Bills already have a bad defense. Bro, if you give Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens, I don't think anyone would stop them. Genuinely. Chat, what do you think if Josh Allen had CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens? Dear Lord. Bro, good night. GG's. Sleep well. That's a Super Bowl. That's a Super Bowl. Unstoppable team, literally. Depends if Pickens shows up. Depends if CeeDee Lamb can catch the ball. Oh my gosh. Give us the Eagles GM. Nah, you stay away from Howie Roseman. You stay the heck away from Howie Roseman. Josh hasn't won anything. He's been to 2 AFC championships. Dak's never even been to a single NFC championship. But all I'm saying is, really, Brad? Guys, no zesty gifts. And also, stop saying Eagles suck. No, we don't. Jalen Hurts is the GOAT. But here's all I'm saying, right? You sit there. Now, I know we got some Cowgirls fans in the chat. So, you have Bills and Cowgirls. I look at them as pretty similar. They got a QB that pretty accurate. Usually throws for 4,000-ish yards a season. Now, let's analyze both teams. The Bills do not have a single wide receiver in the top 10. Anyone disagree with that? Bills don't have a single wide receiver in the top 10. Not a single one. Cowgirls have 2 top 10, maybe top 5. CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, I'd put at least CD top 5, Pickens top 10, if not top 5 this season, right? So Dak has 2 wide receiver ones. Josh Allen has nothing. Now compare their defenses. They both blow. We aren't consistent. That's also the issue. I mean, I just don't think... I don't know. Dak's a great regular season QB. I don't know if he's a great leader. You got to look at it like this. The Patriots, for example, they believe in their team. They're playing all out. Last night, for example, if you watch that final fumble, that dude did not give up on that play at all, came from behind, got the fumble, they won the game. You have to believe in a team and a franchise to play your heart out. The Cowboys don't play their heart out. They do some weeks, they don't some weeks. They don't fight. The Bills, even though they got some high school teachers, they fight. I mean, Josh Allen fights. Real, and here's the thing, Josh Allen can run. Dak Prescott can't do that. And that's the difference. If Josh Allen couldn't run, he'd be cooked because he really has no help. Literally no help. Dak has help. But I'm sick and tired of Cowboys fans blaming this, blaming that. Like, yeah, do you guys have a dookie defense? Yeah, sure. Yo, stop spamming Eagle suck in my chat. But, bro, so do a lot of teams. So does Josh Allen. Dak doesn't run. He's too afraid. I mean, yeah, he's also been hurt a bunch. Even when he could run, he wasn't a runner. He's more of a pocket princess. He's scared because of an ankle injury? Well, 100%. But even before the ankle injury, I mean, he could run a little bit, but you wouldn't think of him as a runner. You think of him as a pocket princess. Bills have a very good running game. Well, no, they have Josh Allen and James Cook. They have a good running back. But so the Cowboys have a good running back this year. Y'all can't say it was your run game this year. You actually have a decent run game this year. Yo, tell them to stop spamming Eagles suck. So, like, it's not the Cowboys can't sit here and say, like, the run game's the issue. The run game's been the issue for the Cowboys for a while. It wasn't this year. Y'all found something in Javonte Williams and even Davis a little bit. It wasn't the O-line. Dak had plenty of time in the pocket. It's not your wide receivers because you got talent. It's not your tight end. It's not your offense at all. Now, does Dak forget to show up sometimes in clutch situations? Yeah. In the big games, he can't perform. But if you look at the defense, bro, I'm going to be honest. The defense ain't bad. You guys went through like a 4-week stretch where the defense was clamps. And then you brought Diggs back in. You brought what's the other guy's name? The guy you paid all the money to? Was that Diggs you paid all the money to, or was it another guy? No, there's another guy. Who's the other guy y'all paid a lot of money that gets burnt? Bland. Yes, Bland. Dude, the backups were doing better than them. I don't think I remember this. The 4 weeks. Hey, I'll get... of course, Webb, Patriots Nation is best. Hey, think of the 5 gifted. Patriots are balling right now, bro. Think of the 5 gifted. Yo, the backups are better. Bland is so trash, literally. When the 2 backups, I don't know if they were rookies, but the 2 backups came in, those 4 games they were both out, y'all's defense was like clamps. They came back in, y'all started getting belt. The worst part is y'all paid them way too much. I don't know what you paid Diggs, but Bland got paid way too much money. Yeah, the rookies were way better. They also put pressure on other QBs. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You need pressure on QBs. I feel like that's one thing the Cowboys lost was you got rid of Micah Parsons and you lost the QB pressure. Diggs doesn't want to be there. Oh, no, he already said he said it's his last game in Dallas. Now, I'm going to be honest. Him on a good team, reviving his career, he's still a great player. Diggs is a great player. I just don't think the Cowboys was a fit for him anymore. Bland locked up JJ. I'm sure Bland's locked up people before. I also watched Bland get absolutely annihilated by Marvin Harrison Jr. when they lost to the Cardinals. So, do we want to talk about what Bland's accomplished? We can talk about what he's also got burned on. Diggs wants to stay. He knows he's leaving, though. I don't think Diggs wants to stay, because every interview I've heard, he doesn't want to be there. You get something good back for Diggs? Yeah, 100%. Is he in contract still, or is his contract up? Yo, why are they spamming Eagles suck like we're not the best team? Eagles should be number 1 on here. Diggs going to be in Seattle, bro? You think so? He's still in contract? So, I mean, you could probably get some trade value. I don't know what his contract looks like, but I'll tell you one thing what the Cowgirls need. They need edge help. You lost Micah Parsons. You can't get pressure on QBs the same way. You got, what's his name? That guy to stop the run game from whatever his name is. Great, but you still need edge. He doesn't like the defensive coordinator? Yeah, I don't even know who the defensive coordinator is for the Cowgirls. I'll be honest. I don't keep up with him that much. Kenny Clark, yeah. Or no, Quinnen. But Clark, yes, too. Yes. But that's the thing. You lost Micah Parsons at the start of the season. You don't have anyone to replace Micah Parsons. You don't. No one's going to replace Micah Parsons. I'm sorry. I'm an Eagles fan saying that. Micah Parsons is generationally talented. He is. Now, what you could do, I don't know if this is even possible. You got to try and trade with the Giants to get Abdul Carter. Or, I don't know about Crosby. I don't think Crosby's ever leaving. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Crosby's ever leaving. But you got to try. I know this is not yet. It might be like 2 or 3 years from now. But the Giants are known for getting really good players, and then towards the end of their contract, they leave. The Giants are like a farm system, I swear. They get all these good players. At the 4 or 5 years, at the end of their contract, they get traded. Or they leave. But Abdul Carter, man, him on a good D-line, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Edge rusher, cornerback, wide receiver, if they lose Pickens, I don't know if they can afford to pay Pickens. Unless Dak takes a pay cut. I'm not taking Carter. He's a head case. Bro, he's so young. You got to work on him. He's on the Giants, too. The Giants also have potential next season. They say that every year, though. You know what I mean? They say that every year. Diggs is on a 3-year contract. Washington punter has thrown more yards than Dak Prescott in the NFC Championship. Okay, bro. That's kind of funny. They're going to franchise Pickens. I just don't know if that's a good look, bro. It depends for multiple reasons. Franchise tagging isn't always the best thing. Because if Pickens wants a contract, and he does, he wants to be with the team on a contract. He's already said that. That's why he left Steelers, because he didn't want to get paid for 1 year. He wanted to show what he's worth and get paid. Franchising isn't always the best thing for a player like Pickens. I think you have, if you're going to franchise someone, you franchise someone else and find a way to pay Pickens. Because Pickens is not someone that you want to, he's done well for y'all. He's already shown he's, this year, a top 5 wide receiver. I mean, he had last couple weeks for him. But he's shown, when CeeDee Lamb was out, he balled out. He doesn't show up every game. This is true, but he's also a wide receiver too. His job isn't to show up every game. He's in the wide receiver 2 slot. And when CeeDee Lamb went out, who went crazy? Pickens. But I'm going to be honest, there's going to be a lot of teams offering him a lot of money. Bills will be first up. Trying to get George Pickens. If they don't, it's silly. Yo, Casey, they go to 5 gifted. Go Birds, go Phillies, Mets suck. W. That's a W 5 gifted right there. Abdul Carter wasn't even the best edge in the draft. He wants a winning team. Yeah, so Pickens would go to the Bills. 100%. But here's the thing. Josh Allen needs it. The missing piece they have is a wide receiver 1. Whether that's trading for JJ, they got to get someone. And who's up top of my head? Pickens. Pickens is a free agent. Pickens the 49ers. Now, Ayuk's going to be a free agent too. The offseason is going to be crazy. Yeah, I'll get crazy if y'all think Pickens is leaving Dallas. Hey, it's not a matter if he's leaving Dallas or not. You say Jerry will pay whatever it takes, but no, he won't. He wouldn't pay Micah Parsons, a guy that's done nothing but live, ride, or die for your team. You already have CeeDee Lamb, who you're paying a lot. Dak Prescott, you're paying $60 million a year to. You got the Bland deal, which is bankrupting y'all. There's a salary cap for a reason, right? Does Jerry have the money? Sure. But there's a salary cap for a reason. And what Pickens is going to ask is not going to fit the budget. Especially, and here's why. Use the brain. Ready? You need a defense! This isn't a matter of Jerry will pay him. Jerry's got money. We know that. Can they afford to pay him? That's the problem. Which I don't know if they do. Jerry should spend money on the defense side. That's what I mean. You have CeeDee Lamb. Top 5 wide receiver. I'm right there with you. The likelihood you get a defense and pay George Pickens what he is going to get offered is very unlikely. It's just very unlikely. Yeah, Floney stepped 100%. Yeah, Floney's been awesome in the wide receiver 3 slot. Pickens affiliate would be diabolical with AJ and Smitty, bro. We don't need that. We don't need more wide receiver weapons. We barely use Jahan Dotson, and I think he's great. He's a great route runner. Pickens is more consistent than Lamb. I'm not gonna lie, it don't matter. You're still gonna pay you already paid CD. Pickens is never gonna go to Philly. And you be saying things like that, and then you watch us get Saquon Barkley. No one ever thought Saquon Barkley was gonna come to Philly, right? Now we don't need Pickens. We're not going for Pickens. We're gonna go for a tight end. If anything on offense, tight end, offensive line, and defense is gonna be CB2, which is desperate need, and a little more edge. Maybe another. We won't need a lineman. We have a bunch of D line. Pickens going to Denver. Pickens is going to have I think he's going to be the most hot target in the offseason. I do. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck. No, we don't. We will be shooting the game tonight, chat. Yo. Jags are not a top 3 team, bro. Oh, whoever made this list was drunk. Literally, was drunk. Imagine losing to the Broncos and Bears. Imagine not being defending Super Bowl champions. Why do I hear a squirrel? Please don't tell me there's a squirrel in my attic. Please don't tell me there's a squirrel in my attic, bro. Fournette is starting to show some skill. Pickens is asking for money. Pickens is obviously asking for money, Jen. Here's why I say that. That's the whole reason he left the Steelers. He wanted to get paid. He wanted to showcase what he's worth to get paid. Pickens wants money. He's already said that. He's already made that clear. Now, any good wide receiver wants money. And unfortunately for the Cowgirls, a lot of good teams are going to offer him money. It's just the truth. The Bills, Broncos off the top of my head, they're going to be offering money. He wants money in a winning team? Well, if he wants a winning team, why would he stay with the Cowgirls? Just being honest. It's been 30 years since y'all won. I'm not even trying to hate right now, but if he wants a winning team, Dallas hate the team. At least right now. It's just 30 years of history, right? Sure, you used to win that. He don't care if you all used to win 30 years ago. If he wants a winning team, he's going to go probably to the Bills. The Broncos are looking good and young. Who else needs a wide receiver? Ravens need a wide receiver. There's a lot of teams that need a dominant wide receiver one. A lot of teams struggle having a wide receiver one. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in my chat. Dak's 34, by the way. Yeah, he's getting unk status. You guys think Dak will ever win a ring in his career? Like, no, genuine, no delusional Cowgirls fans. Do y'all think Dak will ever get a ring in his career? He loves playing with Lamb. I mean, I agree, but he also players love money more. Money talks. Money talks. I'm not gonna lie, for real, yes, I do. Bro, there's no way, Chad. They have so many missing pieces right now. I don't think Cowgirls ever win until Jerry Jones is gone. I'm just being honest. What was a business at the end of the day? Yeah, correct. But Jerry Jones makes money because they're Dallas and they're tickets. They haven't won in 30 years and Jerry just keeps on making money. It's a business for him. But Jerry won't be leaving. Jerry will have to leave eventually when he's friggin' in the retirement home. I don't know. Here's the thing you gotta understand. Dak in 10 years has yet to perform on the big games, yet to perform in the postseason. There's very little QBs that have 10 years as a starter and have accomplished nothing that still have hope. Like, I don't know. He's been great in the regular season. There's no doubting that. But he's yet to show he can win in the postseason. So even when Jerry leaves, his son takes over. Yeah, probably. So, like, here's the thing. Bills need a wide receiver one. Pickens would be a phenomenal. Pickens and Josh Allen would go crazy. Cowgirls are a choke machine. W2 gifted. You are right on that one. Trade Dak. I don't think. I mean, if you trade Dak, you're starting to rebuild. You're starting to rebuild, honestly. If you trade Dak, you're getting trade value. You're building a defense and getting a young QB and building. That's the only way you trade Dak, is if you're going for a rebuild, which, who knows? They're paying him a lot of money. I doubt it happens. Dak and Jerry Jones are like this. But if you trade Dak, it's a rebuild. Because you're going to go get trade value while he still has trade value. And you're going to be able to soup up on the defense. Maybe some first-round draft picks. The Cowboys already gave him a first-round draft pick for whatever his name is. The guy they got from, what was it, the Jets? Look at Marino. Marino? How long are we going back? Marino? Does Dak really have good trade value? After a 4,000-yard season, yes. Yes. For a team that needs a QB, yes. But again, this is the odds this happens is very slim. I'm just saying you could get trade value for him, rebuild, get a young QB, build a defense, and re-stem that way. But we'll see. Hey, what's good about, man? Dak to the Raiders. I don't think he is either, but I'm talking about things the Cowgirls could do to save their franchise. Hey, thank you for the homie. W Mountain. Where would he go hypothetically? It'd be a team that needs in desperate need of a QB. Team that's desperate need of a QB. I think you're going to see some crazy trades this offseason. Whether it's Lamar, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, there's going to be a big name moved. Milton could be good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I always thought Milton was a decent QB. He doesn't get enough playing time, so it's really hard to tell. Patriots 6. Bro, whoever made this list is drunk. I'm just being honest. The Rams lost and they're still at 2. Drunk. They blew a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. Drunk. Lamar's contract's up. Yep. Uh-huh. You know who wants him? You guys aren't going to like this answer. Guess who wants him? I'm telling you right now. A team with so much talent that they should be winning. Cowboys, Lamar? Nah. The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions have too much talent to not be winning games. Look at their offense. Dear Lord. Bro, you got... Heck, Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery alone should be like a, hey. Alright, and then you got St. Brown, Jamo. Come on. Coaching issues? Oh, 100%. 100%. Ever since I was Ben Johnson. But here, Chad, I want to talk about this. You ready? This is where you got to give props to Jalen Hurts. He's had a new offensive coordinator every year of his career. 5 years as a starter, 5 new offensive coordinators made the playoffs every single year. You see the Lions lose an offensive coordinator. Y'all know how it is. If you have a bad OC, you're not. It don't matter the talent. It don't matter the talent. Look at the Lions. They lost their OC. Look at their offense this year. With the talent they had, AJ Brown's the GOAT, duh. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck. Lamar is an unrestricted free agent. I don't know what the contract and what the deal with him is, but I know he is going to be, I think this is the end of his contract. Again, I don't know the depth of it. I really don't. They almost went undefeated with Ben Johnson. Yep, and now look what Ben Johnson's doing to the Bears. It goes to show how important an offensive coordinator is. It really goes to show how important the offensive coordinator is. It really is. Same thing with the defensive coordinator, though. Same thing. Coaching is so important when it comes to a team. How can anyone realization of the Broncos over Bills or Patriots anymore? I don't know, bro. Eagles defending Super Bowl champions? All right. I got a question. Fire away, bro. Yeah, we just vibing out till the game tonight. Quinn Ewers needs to stay as starter for his to grow for the Dolphins. 100% agree with that. How many yards do you think Unc Rodgers has left? Oh, years? Probably one. Telling you, he's going to go to the Chiefs to play until Patrick Mahomes is healthy and then win a ring under Patrick Mahomes and retire. And that'd be his smartest career move ever. Going to the Chiefs in the offseason, playing QB until Patrick Mahomes gets back, winning enough games to keep them in the hunt. Patrick Mahomes comes back. Bills are they just don't have a defense. Mets go rid of Jeff McNeil to Oakland. Wait, right now? Wait, Jeff McNeil? No, y'all are trolling. Did Jeff McNeil actually just leave the Mets too? Y'all are trolling, right? No, y'all are trolling. Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh, he did. Yo, Lindor's next. No, Lindor's actually next. Lindor's actually next. Bro, they're getting rid of everyone. Oh my gosh. Who's gone? McNeil. Mets are a joke, I swear. Bro, it's not even gonna be fun making fun of the Mets this year. They're gonna have nobody. Hoping the combo of Sirianni and Patillo can get it. I agree. 8-5 gifted Casey. I appreciate you, bro. But will Patillo be here in 2026? Nah, apparently he's a top candidate for a head coaching job. The Giants are interested. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But yeah, I think Sirianni with the play calling recently has helped a lot. The play calling last 3 weeks has been so much better. Still not perfect, but it's a lot better. They're starting to get their group before the playoffs. That's what you want to see. The Bills will be a tester. The Bills will be a tester of our offensive, if our offensive play calling is ready. I'm a New York Mets, and I totally agree with you. Everything you just said, yeah. It's crazy, though, chat, right? Because from the Mets standpoint, you just went out and paid Juan Soto $800 million. Shouldn't you be building off of that? You're going the opposite way right now. You got rid of Pete Alonso, who's done nothing but ride or die for your franchise. You got rid of Edwin Diaz, the best closer in baseball, arguably right now. Top 3 best. He's great. You didn't even offer money to Pete Alonso. Why did you pay Juan Soto? Because here's what's going to happen. Juan Soto's going to walk every time. You know why? Because there's no one behind him that scares anyone. He's going to get paid $800 million to walk every game. He's going to lead the league in walks this year. By a lot. Because Pete Alonso's not after him. You pitch around Juan Soto, and who do you got right now? Pete Alonso went to the Orioles. You pitch around him. No smart team's going to pitch to Juan Soto. No one. Because there's no one behind him to hit. Nobody. They signed Soto to go backwards. It doesn't make sense. Can make it. And I think Ravens got eliminated from the playoffs. They offered Bill Alonso a contract a couple years ago, but chuck it down because he wanted more. Yeah. Mets have a chance for a lottery pick with this trade. It was an awful trade, though. Yeah. Travis Kelce trade in the offseason? Nah. He's going to retire with the Chiefs. Breaking news, Albert has been fired. Who? I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, bro. Oh, terrible with names, though. Yeah, Ravens done. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they're eliminated. A lot of teams are starting to get eliminated. GB3's playing with AJ Brown? Sure, bro. Whatever's to sleep at night. Let me know when he gets a ring. Oh, Dallas, DC? Wait. Did Dallas fire their DC? Is that true? Chad, did Dallas really just fire their DC? Is that fact or cap? Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in the chat. Yes? Really? They fired their DC? Dang. Was that just like today? When did that happen? I mean, he should have been fired. He was kind of bro. I don't wanna know. With they signed Soto, they could have gotten 3 pitchers. Oh, 100%, dude. And they haven't even signed any pitchers. The Mets haven't signed any pitchers, have they? Bro, Screwball's out there. I mean, the only thing I can think is they're going all in on Screwball. But at that point, then you have no offense. You have no offense. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if it'd even be worth it. They signed 2 pitchers, but no, I'm saying no big names. They had to go out and get someone big. Hang on, chat. Broncos are soft. Bro, that hit was crazy. Who you got, Colts or Niners? Niners. Who y'all rocking with tonight, Colts or Niners? We will be live for the game. Just a little vibe stream right now. You know the vibes. I can't believe the Mets are literally losing everyone. It's kind of funny. You know the vibes. Johnson's. Chad, I went to go get some last minute Christmas gifts. Golly, it was a nightmare out. I thought the purge was happening. I started throwing hands. I tackled a couple people. I was doing the most. Yo, can you tell them to stop saying Eagles suck in the chat? I do not want to see any bad talk on the Eagles. Yeah, so I started tackling people out there. I was pulling the Saquon Barkley spin move on them. No Eagles disrespect in the chat. How was the raspberry cream? Extra creamy, just the way I like it. You need the Colts to win. Yo, tell them to stop spamming Eagles suck. Madden curse? Nah, he's fine. Why are Eagles on the top 10? Ask whoever made this list. They must have been drunk. They must have been drunk when they made this list, bro. I swear, drunk. Yo, you guys, the Eagles are going back to back. When is the Power Rankings reaction? Once they get the video out. I don't want to do a still image because it's kind of boring, you know what I mean? They haven't released the full Power Rankings yet. How can you tackle someone when you're 5'11"? Bro, 5'11"'s kind of tall. Yo, I do not want to see any Eagles suck in the chat. Bro, Jalen Hurts is going to win Super Bowl MVP this year again. Want to drink one of those fridge, those Artinos? W housekeeping. Yo, name a better QB than Jalen Hurts. You can't because he's the GOAT. Cowboys are way better. Is that why y'all missed the playoffs again? Good try, buddy. Good try. You missed the playoffs again. Why are you hating on the Pats? Because they're frauds. Eagles are going to tush push. We love the tush push. Meet. Josh Allen's not better. He has 0 rings. 0 rings. MVP Jalen Hurts is the GOAT. If Mario had played, the Eagles would have lost. You have 4 wins, buddy. Calm down. Cowgirls are crying on the toilet now. What are your take for tonight's games? 49ers win. Colts can't keep up. 49ers are pretty good this year. I hate the Niners too. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck in my chat. I would rather Drake May. I mean, if you want a QB that can't win the playoffs, sure, bro. You got it, right? You got it. Bro, just listen to a bunch of QBs that have never won a Super Bowl before. Don't ever compare your regular season merchants to Jalen Hurts, the GOAT. The GOAT, bro. Jalen Hurts is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Chiefs to Cancun. Why hate the Niners? Bro, the Eagles-Niners rivalry stems back a long, long time ago. Dak Prescott's trash. He's never even been NFC Championship. Do not say Eagles suck or Jalen sucks in my chat. None of it. We got it? We on the same page. Tush push doesn't work. It's because our O-line sucks this year. Because our O-line's trash this year. Don't matter, we're still winning games. Can't tush push and we're still winning games. Imagine that. Imagine that, bro. Can't tush push and we're still winning games. Clearly, we don't even need the tush push at this rate. We just find ways to win. Why did Saquon not get touches? Saquon gets plenty of touches. They just do this every time. Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. A.J. Brown deep ball. Thoughts on Sam Darnold, regular season merchant, bro. Regular season merchant, I swear. Biggest regular season merchant ever. One of the easiest divisions, by the way. Okay, and? You know you play games out of your division, right? You know the Eagles have the third hardest schedule in the entire NFL? I swear they'd be crazy. They're like, well, yep, you still play plenty of games out of your division. I don't know if you figured that out yet. You beat a QB3. Congrats. Thanks, little man. Appreciate it. And you missed the playoffs again. Congrats. Womp womp. Womp womp. Eagles going back to back. We going back to back. Lost to the Bears, by the way. Oh my gosh, they're what, 11-4 team. You act like they're bad. They're 11-4. Chargers or Texans? Chargers. They're playing good ball right now. The problem is the Texans almost just lost to the Raiders, which concerns me. That concerns me. They almost lost to the Raiders. That's concerning. I know y'all watched that game. They almost lost to the Raiders. Cowboys lost to the Lions. Yes, the Cowboys are trash. We like to call them the Cowgirls, because they are cowgirls. Tyler Huntley better than Hurts? Me. No way Broncos dropped 3 spots for losing 1 game? I mean, that's actually pretty realistic. That's pretty realistic, because you know why? All these teams won. It's pretty realistic to lose 3 spots if you lose a game when you're in the top 10. When you're in the top 10, because a lot of the teams are so close that, yeah, if you lose, you will lose a couple spots. Yeah. It was also a 14-plus difference, which, again, the gap. So, you know, that's pretty, especially in the top 10, because everyone is so, like, a lot of teams right now are like this. Jalen Hurts the GOAT, literally, bro. Best QB in the NFL. That dude's a legend. Jalen Hurts, he's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. Eagles going back to back. We're going back to back. We're going back to back. I mean, no one's going to stop the Eagles. No one's going to stop them. Hurts is even better than Bo Nix. That's why Hurts has more Super Bowls than Bo Nix has playoff wins. Hold the L. Hey, if your QB's never won a Super Bowl, respectfully, don't ever talk about my QB, okay? And before you say his name, remember, it's Jalen Super Bowl MVP Hurts. Just remember that. Claire, what a heart me. What's good, Claire? How about them Mets? Who said that? Who said that? Bro, it's not even gonna be fun making fun of the Mets this year, bro. Their team's so bad. Their team's so bad. Let me up. I'm on my PC, twin. I don't have a speaker hooked up. I will not be able to hear a single thing you say. Hurts is even better than Bo Nix. Hurts is way better than Bo regular season merchant Nix. Yeah. Hurts is the GOAT, literally, bro. Y'all lost to one-handed Herbert. So did a lot of teams, buddy. You act like Herbert's not playing good right now. Jalen Hurts is the best QB. Don't care what anyone else says. W5 gets. See, that guy knows ball. Jalen Hurts the GOAT. He gonna be better than Tom Brady by the time he retires. I won't say anything bad. No, Claire. I won't be able to hear you. I don't have a speaker set up on my PC. I won't be able to hear you. Evidence fans are a joke. You're the evidence. Oh no, a guy with 100 followers, another grown man is a PFP called me a joke. What will I ever do? Bro, you have another grown man as your PFP and you're calling someone else a joke. Goodness gracious, bro. You a grown man with a man as your PFP. Another man as your PFP. Come on, dude. Grow up. Allen sucks. Hurts better. Well, duh. Allen's never won a Super Bowl. Hurts has talent around him. Welcome to the NFL, bro. Everyone has talent around them. It's how do you use your talent. Welcome to the NFL. All these players are professional athletes for a reason. For a reason. Everyone in the NFL is the same amount of money, same amount of draft picks, same opportunity. Jalen Hurts the best QB, literally. Unemployment, by the way. Really? That's the best you can come up with? Yikes. Always the guys with 100 followers talking the most. Anything but hopping on Indeed for him, I guess. Jalen Super Bowl MVP Hurts, literally, bro. The GOAT, bro. They need to stop comparing Hurts to these ringless warriors. That's what I mean, bro. Why are they comparing Super Bowl MVP to a regular season merchant? Bro, one has a trophy and one has nothing. Nothing. Your job is social media? I know, dude, it's the worst. See, you get on social media and scroll all day, and I get paid to post. We're not the same. Yeah, laughing at someone doing social media when you're deep down jealous. I'm pretty sure if you ask anyone that loves sports if they get paid to talk about sports for a living with no boss, they would definitely say yes. But you can stay jealous, you can stay delusional, you can stay mad all you want. I get paid to go to NFL games, MLB games. I get to go to a lot of them for free. Do you? Womp womp. Womp womp. So we got a little jealous bro in the chat. Thoughts on Bears? I mean, they're playing good ball right now. Can they do it in the postseason? That's what we're going to see. That's what we'll see, bro. That's what we'll see. Bro, why do Bills fans still glaze Josh Allen? He's never won a Super Bowl. I mean, it's crazy. Stafford MVP? It's either him or Drake May at this point. It's either him or Drake May. They're both playing really good right now. It's going to come down to the last 2 weeks, and they're going to have to both play good. This dude's a chill dude. Hey, thank you, Uncle. Appreciate you, bro. Did you see Jeff McNeil trade? Yeah. Yep. Eagles aren't the same without Kellen Moore? Well, I mean, any team loses their offense. Look at the Lions. They went from 15 wins last year to missing the playoffs because they lost an OC. Yeah, I don't think you understand how it don't matter the talent on your team. Your OC is, I mean, ask Lions fans. The Lions lost Ben Johnson, and now he's winning down top with the Bears, and the Lions are about to lose the playoffs or miss the playoffs. It's just a great example. Literally a great example, man, of how important an OC is. I think people forget how important a coordinator is on both sides of the bar. On both the ball, the cheesy beats. He would have faced in the first round. I'd love to humble the Niners fans early. I don't think we'll play the Niners in the wild card. It'd probably be the Packers or who else is in that hunt? It's Niners. Oh, Rams. I wouldn't mind playing the Rams either. We love beating the Rams. We love beating the Rams. It'll be a great game. I'd rather play in the NFC Championship. The odds that happens are very, very slim, right? But I do love... we beat the Rams every time, so I wouldn't mind playing the Rams. They're a great team, but we're just their kryptonite. Rams are so cake. Well, for the Eagles, they're definitely cake. We beat them every time. What do you think about Jacksonville? They're a sleeper team. I don't think they're a sleeper anymore. They just dog walk the Broncos. I'm about to go to sleep. Bro, 4 p.m. Twins about to go to sleep? Nah, that's crazy. Brozino. You think Eagles try to get the second seed? I mean, if the Bears win this next game, we can't get the second seed. Yeah, we can't. So, I mean, we'll try. If they win, then we'll sit starters on week 18 because then we have the 3 seed locked. I'm not even mad about 3 seed. We were 2 last year. 3 gives us home field advantage for everything pretty much but the NFC Championship. So, pretty much, I should say. Unless it's 1, 4, 2, and 3. But it just, again, it depends how it plays out. Very slim chance you make it past the first round. Yes, the defending Super Bowl champions. Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I remember when I was delusional. Underdog? Nah, literally. Literally, bro. Ravens this, Ravens that, goofy? What's bro yapping about? Love your counting, especially during MLB. Dude, I miss MLB season, bro. I appreciate the support, man. I miss MLB season, dude. MLB season's the best. Last time you see the Eagles at home at Wild Card, you don't know that, buddy, because you don't know how it's going to play out. Yo, stop saying Eagles suck. Jalen Hurts top 3? Easily. JSN or Puka? Puka. JSN is having an incredible year, but I think Puka's more gifted. Where are the Eagles at in the rankings? I don't know. Whoever made this was drunk. Hey, appreciate all the photos. Twin, let me go at it. Bro, Eagles are going back-to-back. It ain't no playing no more. Eagles going back-to-back. We going back-to-back. Bunch of box score watchers in the chat. Nah, I swear, bro. I swear. Bear smoke every team on this? Eagles have 3 of the top 6 social media influencers in 2025. Let's see who that is. Devontae Smith is number 2. Cooper DeJean's number 3. And Lane Johnson. That's crazy. The number 1's Jamar Chase. That's Devontae Smith. Really? Interesting. I would never thought about that. Pat66 is crazy. Yeah, whoever made this was drunk. Now, literally, whoever made this was drunk this morning. Whoever made this was definitely drunk this morning. How do you feel about the Jags taking over Broncos' 11 home game streak? I mean, the Jags came in, walked in their trap and took over their trap, bro. They walked in their trap and took over their trap. They walked in and took over. It's just what they did. Perfect list of Pats are fraudulent. I'm up 24 and he has JT, do I win? Well, JT's been playing like recently, bro. Whoever likes Eagles is a bandwagon. Interesting. Wow. Is that the best you got, bro? Is that the best you got? That's the best you got? Come on, twin. Bears are second. You think so? Bears at 8 is where they're at right now on this one. Eagles own the Hawks. The Hawks are doo-doo. They're doo-doo. How would you feel about playing in Seattle with the crowd noise during the playoffs? Buddy, you must have never been to an Eagles playoff game talking about crowd noise. Yeah, I can promise you Eagles fans are rowdier, louder, and crazier than Seahawks fans. And you can ask anyone that's ever came to Philadelphia in the playoffs. Heck, go ask any of them. Nobody wants to come to Philly. Our fans are crazy. Seattle hasn't had a playoff win in 5 years. Come on, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Jalen Hurts cannot win in Seattle. I think he's played there like once, maybe twice, bro. Like, calm down. Even if the Eagles are louder, they haven't been them in your... Huh? They haven't beat them? They've definitely beat them in my lifetime. But good try. I don't think I've ever watched a Seahawks Super Bowl in my lifetime. It's been that long. Eagles cannot win anything? Really? Is that why we're defending Super Bowl champions? Interesting. So here's a guy with zero ball knowledge in the chat. No one's scared of Sam Darnold? Not literally. Literally, no one's scared of Sam Darnold. Nobody. Packers 8, Bears 2? Or now we're tripping. The Packers are not a top 10 team. Now with all the losses they got. Bro, Sam Darnold's never won a single playoff game. At least Eagles beat the prime Patriots unlike the Seahawks? Literally. Seahawks won the Super Bowl more recently than the Eagles have beat the Seahawks. That's awesome. And you haven't won a Super Bowl in like 10 plus years, so why are you flexing your one and only championship? Poor guys, bro. Poor guys. Oh, look at this guy glazing. 75 years to win a chip. Oh no, we didn't win in the 1900s before I was born. Someone's just mad because their Cowboys can only win in the 1900s. Poverty out franchise. Hey, enjoy Cancun again. Back-to-back years at Cancun for the Cowgirls. Still talking about the Eagles. Am I surprised? Not at all. Hurts top 3 easily, bro. Dusty Seahawks ring? Talk about Dusty. Ask the Cowgirls fans about their rings. Talk about Dusty. Holy Lord. There's cobwebs on those things. Cobwebs. Literally cobwebs. Yeah, you gotta get VHS tape out to watch it. Yeah. Most Cowgirls fans have only seen Eagles Super Bowls. Because it's been so long since the Cowgirls actually won. Hey, think of it a hot me. Think of it a hot me. Cowgirls fans literally live in the 1900s. So when's the last time they were relevant? That's the last time they were relevant, bro. Most Cowboys fans have never seen a Cowgirls Super Bowl. Because it's been so long. It's been so long since I haven't seen your face. Sam Darnold 4-1 against the Eagles? Bro, I don't care what Sam Darnold is. He can't win the playoffs. LOL. This dude is so mad. Yes, I'm the mad one. But you a grown man with your cash up in your bio asking for people to donate to you. I'm the mad one. Sure, bro. That's why you're in another grown man's live stream on a Monday. Like, rent free. Are you going live late for the game? Duh. Am I going live for the game? Duh. Sam Darnold's literally never won a playoff game. Dude, he went 14-3 last season and lost first round of the playoffs. How do you go 14-3? Imagine having literally, bro. Bro's got his cash app as a grown man. If you're feeling generous, just go work, bro. Holy cow, don't beg for people to give you money for free. Jeez. Yeah, Sam Darnold went 14-3 last season, had Justin Jefferson as his wide receiver 1, and couldn't win a single playoff game. Grown man begging for donuts, literally, bro. Can't make it up. Anything but working for that dude. Poor guy. Probably a Seattle fan, if we're being honest. It's kind of people in Seattle. Average Seattle person. I got a job. It must not be a good one if you're begging for random people to give you cash out money. Sheesh. Oh, you're a Jags fan. Oh, one of the 10 fans that they have. Nice, dude. Congrats. You have your first relevant season in 100 years. Proud of you. That's a typical Jags fan. All right. Have the Jags ever won anything? I'm genuinely curious. Have the Jags ever won anything? Let me ask Siri. When is the last time the Jacksonville Jaguars won a Super Bowl? Oh, they never have. My bad. Goofy franchise. One playoff championship. I always love the teams that have been pretty much non-existent for the last 30 years. They have like one winning record for the first time and they don't know how to act. It's like all this to lose first round of the playoffs. Man, I never knew to get so excited for one and done teams, but hey, go Jags, right? Geno Smith is trash. The Cash App guy's acting like homeless Squidward right now. Bro, y'all cooked him so bad he already gave up. That's sad, though, bro. That's sad. He got to figure out something to do with his life. I forgot Jags existed until now, bro. They have one of the smallest fan bases in the entire NFL. One of the smallest. Your team is trash to be upset? Yeah? My defending Super Bowl team? My defending Super Bowl team? Something your team's never even been to a Super Bowl? Yeah, but we're the trash team. Bro's talking crazy as a Jags fan. You know, let's just look, Chad. Let's just look. Last time Jacksonville Jags won a playoff game. I'm just curious when the last time they won a playoff game was. 2022, they beat the Chargers. Nice. They got one playoff win. They have 3 playoff wins in the last 10 years. We have more than that last year alone. All right. Yeah. Jacksonville Poverty Jaguars. Womp, womp, womp. I'm actually curious. Who have the Jags played? Do we think they're legit, Chad, or frauds? Let's see. Jags game. Let's see. I don't know what their schedule looks like. All right, so they beat the Broncos, which was a good win. The Jets, terrible team. Colts, terrible team. Titans, terrible team. Cardinals, terrible team. Chargers, terrible team. They got beat by the Texans. Raiders, terrible team. Lost to the Rams. Lost to the Seahawks. That's embarrassing. Beat the Chiefs, terrible team. 49ers, terrible team. Texans, terrible team. Bengals, terrible team. Panthers, terrible. Wow, they have a cupcake schedule. Holy cow. They've only beat like 2 teams in the playoff picture. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, they've only beat 2 teams in the playoff picture. Wow. Okay, so they are actually frauds. Y'all weren't trolling. The Jets put up 20 on them. Cardinals put up 24 on them. Texans put up 36 on them. Raiders put up 29 on them. Oh, wait, the Jags are actually frauds. Oh, no, they're actually frauds. Bengals beat them? 31 on them? Oh, nah. Yeah, talk about fraud watch. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Eagles on top. Eagles going back to back. We going back to back. Yeah, why is Go still yapping? Who knows, bro? Who knows? Please read Eagles' schedule. Bro, Eagles have the third hardest schedule in the entire NFL before the season started. Third. Usually the two teams that have Super Bowl wins have brutal schedules next season. And, well, the Chiefs kind of fell off. Oh, they did fall off. Eagles already beat like 6 playoff teams. 6 playoff teams. You ready? You want to hear the Eagles schedule? Eagles games. I got you, twin. I got you. You ready? Gotta be strong. Eagles Cowgirls division game. Chiefs beat. Rams beat. Bucks beat. Broncos beat us. But again, 4 playoff teams already. Giants, Vikings, Giants, Packers, Lions, Bears. So now we're at 7 playoff teams. Chargers, another playoff team. And then the Bills, another playoff team. So we've played 10 playoff teams. 10 games of playoff teams. Once we play the Bills. Those are good teams, yeah. I told you, we have a gauntlet schedule. Before the season started, they had said the third hardest. The only ones harder were the Bears and the Giants. The Bears and Giants, it was Giants because they're the worst team in the division. Then it was Bears, Lions tied, and then it was Eagles when it goes to the whatever PPR rating. Let me up. LOL, now I'm good, little bro. I don't let grown men join to just talk about begging for Cash App, you know? Not really my thing. Yeah, gauntlet, bro. Gauntlet. Almost 10 playoff teams, and the Jags have 2. I love teams that... Again, the Jags... Do they even have a fan base? I never knew Jags had a fan base until this year. Oh, wonder why, because they can't win. They're the type of franchise that only supports them when they win. That makes sense. That makes sense. You just said that the Chargers were a playoff team. They are a playoff team. They're in the playoff picture. Knock, knock, who's there? Knock, knock, who's there? Yep, the Jags are definitely a playoff team. Definitely a playoff team. Knock, knock, who's there? Not a Jags fan. Whole lot of cobwebs up there. If they lose to the Bills, who loses to the Bills? I don't know who the Bills' last game is. Root for the Steelers to... Can you root for the Steelers in the postseason? Maybe. Maybe. The Eagles? No, we already clinched the playoff spot, buddy. Don't matter if we win or lose to the Bills. We already clinched. Yeah, buddy didn't think the Chargers were a playoff team. What a goofball. I guess they don't have good education out there. Who knows? We're a humble fan base. You don't really have much of a fan base. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. Don't have much of a fan base, if we're being honest. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We got a good game tonight, though. Niners, Colts. Who y'all rocking with? Niners or Colts tonight? Best team in the NFL right now? Bro, I think it's hard to say, like, who's the best. I feel like there's so many good teams in the NFC. So many good teams in the NFC. Y'all think the Colts are going to win tonight? Nah, y'all tripping. The Colts are going to win tonight. Y'all are tripping. There's no way. Ain't no way the Colts win. Yeah, Seattle's a fraud fan base. Bro, Seattle's known for one of the worst franchises in sports. None of their teams can win. Now with Phillip Rivers, literally. Jalen Super Bowl MVP Hurts, literally. Literally. The Jags already have the biggest fan base in the NFL, bro. You have zero ball knowledge. Let's see. Top 5 smallest fan bases in NFL. Let's see. Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, Chargers, Bengals, Cardinals. Good try. Good try. Good try. Is that Parker kid still yapping? Of course he is. Bro got cooked in the argument and keeps on talking. Jalen's doing good while Tua's getting cut. Yeah, Tua's getting third string by the Dolphins. That's crazy. It actually says right here, NFL teams with the lowest fan base, the lowest IQ fan base. Raiders at 1, Jacksonville Jags at 2. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, I'm just reading the facts, bro. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading the facts. Now, do the biggest fan bases? Let's see. Top 5 biggest fan base in NFL. Let's see. Probably the Chiefs. Chiefs, Cowgirls, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. Which kind of makes sense. Dallas Cowgirls with 8.5 million plus supporters. Dear Lord. Hating on the Jags is weird, is it? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's why it's an opinion. That's the freedom of speech. Patriots have 7 million. That's all from the Tom Brady era, though. They just all came back out when they started winning. Chiefs, we already knew that because of Taylor Swift. Steelers are number 3. That's kind of crazy. I would not put the Steelers up there, but they do have a really old fan base. Eagles tore down Chiefs Kingdom, literally. Literally, bro. Tino, I read fake comments. Bro, you do realize I'm streaming on multiple platforms right now, right, little bro? Dude's in the YT begging for attention. What's his name? Uncle Beef. Yeah, okay. Like I said. Hey, Minty with a follow. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, right. The 2 Jags fans that were in here already gave up. Niners or Colts for tonight? Niners. Niner. Steelers' highest IQ. We started 10-2 a few years ago, and how's it the highest? All I know who the lowest IQ was Raiders and Jags. That's just what the facts said, bro. That's just what the facts said. That's what the facts said. Look at Parker still watching like a good boy. Watch another grown man for an hour. That's crazy, dude. Anything but hopping on Indeed looking for a job, though, I guess, right? Crazy, bruh. Yeah, Uncle's just looking for attention. Of course he is, dude. He's just spamming the same message over and over again. Yeah, I honestly didn't know the Jags had a fan base until, like, yesterday. That's the first time I knew. Phillip Rivers almost outdueled Sam Darnold. Okay, first off, it was the Colts defense that shut down Sam Darnold. Phillip Rivers threw 1 touchdown. You're not going to beat the Niners with 1 touchdown. I hate to break it to you. You're not going to beat many teams with 1 touchdown. You're just not. This is the NFL. This ain't Pee Wee League. CMC's going to cook. I don't know. The Colts defense is pretty good this year, though. The Colts defense is one of the reasons they've been so dominant. Or not dominant, why they've been winning a lot. I just joined. What are you talking about? Sports. I'll see you soon when the Jags win the Super Bowl. Okay, so you won't see us ever again. Told you, chat. Jags, second lowest IQ fan base. Proving my point right there. Shouldn't they just be happy to maybe go win a playoff game for the first time in a long time? That's the problem, chat. You have franchises that have never won a Super Bowl, haven't been relevant in 20 years, talking about going to a Super Bowl after 1 fluke season. It's like, bro, people wonder why they laugh at franchises like that. It's because they talk crazy. Bro, I don't even know if you've ever been to a Super Bowl when you're talking about, like, come on, bro. You do it to yourselves. I don't know, who's your team? The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Something your team's never even accomplished is a Super Bowl. I mean, I can't even take them seriously. Jacksonville's dog, LMAO, literally, bro. Literally. They played 2 teams in the playoff picture. Congrats, right? Congrats. It's weird to flex that, but hey. Team with 0 championship rings talking crazy. Doesn't really make sense, but hey. You got it, right? You got it, twin. Who made the list? This was NFL Fox as of today. Terrible list. Someone said, Parker, are you slow? Yo, you know what's bad when chat's cooking you? I told you about the IQ and fan base test, chat. I already read over it. It's a great list. Go Hawks. Well, that's because you're a Hawks fan. Texans barely beat the Raiders. Yeah, I don't think the Texans should be on this list. Jags are way too high on this list. Maybe the Bears should be a little bit higher. The Pats should definitely be higher. Yo, chat said, Parker, you have your catch up your mouth. Go get a job. Yo, I love when chat cooks the haters. I just sit back and watch. I get my popcorn and watch. Jags don't even know what a Super Bowl looks like. Literally, bro. Literally, bro. You're mad Eagles aren't up there? No, bro. I don't care what people's opinion on a power ranking is. You know why? Because we already won a Super Bowl. Actually, we're defending Super Bowl champions. Your team's never even been to a Super Bowl. So, I don't really care about power rankings, which absolutely mean nothing in the NFL. It's just something cool to talk about. But the fact that you're flexing power rankings, you can show, yeah, you're a Jags fan. Definitely a Jags fan. Oh, no! Yeah, I think you could ask anyone, they'd rather see a Super Bowl than high in the power rankings. Average Jaguars fan, bro. Jags are a poverty franchise. Amen to that. Amen to that. Tina, you're good at talking smack. Thank you, bro. It's kind of my job. Hawks aren't even top 10. I agree with you on that one. Chiefs were defending champions before last year. Last year don't matter? No, it does, because they have multiple rings as a franchise. The Jags have 0. So, yeah, when you're talking about what franchise as a whole is better, yeah, a franchise that wins Super Bowls is a lot better than teams never even been to a Super Bowl. Yes, 100%. That's why the Jacksonville Jags are a poverty franchise. They've never won a Super Bowl. Bills lost 4 in a row. Oh, I know. Don't. Hey, I'll get after them too. Dude, who has LA even played that is considered worthy of 10? It's a great question. Seahawks and Rams have an easy schedule this year. So do the Jags. The only team with a legit schedule in here is the Bears. The Bears have one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. And I hate giving them credit because I hate them. But Bills have an easy schedule. I don't know what the Jags or the Chargers schedule looks like in depth. 49ers also should be pretty easy considering the NFC West. Only interdivision games are the hard ones for them. But Bears had one of the hardest schedules going into the NFL season. I think they're like the second hardest schedule in the NFL. He can't spell poverty. I didn't even read it, bro. Like, I just quickly glazed it. Pittsburgh at 10, hands down now. Respectfully, if Eagles aren't in the top 10, Pittsburgh's not in the top 10. What's Pittsburgh's record? Are they 10-5? Or are they 9-7? I think they're 9-7. Or not 9-6. Are they 9-6 yet? I think they're 9-6. 9-6, yeah. Steelers been to 8+ Super Bowls and won 6. Eagles suck. My boy, the Steelers haven't been relevant since the 1800s. All right, let's calm down. But he said 8+. He don't even know how many his teams won. Texans are better? I wouldn't go that far, bro. They almost lost to the Raiders. They literally almost lost to the Raiders. Read Pat's schedule. Oh, it's cupcake. The Pat schedule's cupcake. I agree with you. Now, the Pat schedule is cupcake. Why are you so obsessed with me? Steelers ain't been squat since Ben left. Amen to that, bro. Heck yeah, bro. Was Broncos schedule hard? From the top of my head, I don't think so. Pats go further than Eagles. Bet on that. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little bro. Why don't you just wait till Drake May wins his first playoff game, all right? I watched y'all almost lose to the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. Let's calm down, all right? Pats are still a good team. I'm not saying they're not a good team, but winning in the playoffs and winning in the regular season are two different things. Two different things, bro. Two different things. Yeah, literally, bro. I don't think people get that. It's two different things. Who's Drake May? A random. Right, dude, we got 3 games on Christmas, chat. Too bad all of them below. They're not a single good game. I mean, they would be good games if any of the teams were still in the playoff picture, but they're not. Hey, what's good, Void? They would be if anyone was still in the playoff picture, but Christmas games are kind of like meh. Bang, bang, Niner gang, Fortnite, no. We will be shooting the game tonight, though, chat. Ooh, big dog. Alright, there we go. Why aren't the Eagles there? Because the NFL hates us. MVP for beating the Titans? Literally. Drake interception. Drake, I turned the ball over May. Roblox then. All right, bro said Roblox. Eagles aren't even top 5 team. Whatever else you sleep at night, buddy. You're a Mets fan. Trust me, bro. We don't care what you think. Your Giants have 2 wins. Dude has Bills over the Pats. This is NFL Fox's list, my boy. And the Bills are a better team than the Pats. I would have to agree with them. Pats have played nobody. Oh, my neck. Eagles best team. Amen to that, bro. Amen to that. Yeah, Drake May's a fraud. Drake May's going to be a first-round exit. First-round exit. Panthers are just better. Better at what? Losing? They're definitely better at losing. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. You be saying the Eagles were the best if they were 3-2? No, we would suck if we were 3-2, bro. If you're 3-2, your team sucks. I mean, there's no arguing that. Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf throws punches at Lions, man. I saw that. DK's a crash out merchant. I'm kind of sad we didn't see Pickens crash out at all. Pickens used to crash out a lot. Stafford, yeah, Stafford's probably MVP. Stafford's been balling this year. He's having an incredible year. I mean, incredible year. How far will the Eagles make it the playoffs? All the way. Back to back. Just lock it in, bro. Just slam it. That's a back-to-back W. Eagles going back to back. Jared Goff MVP. A holy rage bait. That was a good one, bro. Stop saying Eagles suck or Jalen Hurts sucks. No Eagles hate is tolerated in the chat, bro. None of it. None of it. Ooh, that's pick. Ew. Ew. Why is it on NBA, bro? Eagles on the Seahawks, duh. Eagles going back to back. We're going back to back. What are we looking at today, chat? The Niners versus Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts. Out of these 10 teams, who can they beat? All of them. All of them, bro. 4 turnovers for who tonight? Purdy? See you in the playoffs? You don't want to see us in the playoffs, bro. Jalen Hurts in the playoffs is like Tom Brady. You don't want to run into him. Myles Garrett might win MVP. Nah, MVP is a QB award, unfortunately. It's become a QB award. Seahawks are dookie, bro. Breaking news. The Chiefs have entered into an agreement with the state of Kansas City Chiefs football beginning 2023. Franchise designing a building, state-of-the-art dome. Wow, the Chiefs are building a dome for 2030. They're building a dome for 2030. Okay. If Colts win, Lions could get the 1 seed in the NFC. Bro, the Lions are not the Lions have a 0 chance of getting the 1 seed. Holy cow. Hurts can't throw 4K yards. He can win a Super Bowl MVP, though. No one cares about what you throw in the regular season, buddy. Go win a Super Bowl. Stats mean nothing. Championships are what makes you elite. No one remembers Tom Brady for his passing yards. Remember for, 6 Super Bowls? He has 6 or 7 Super Bowls he has? Yeah, 7 Super Bowls. That's what people remember Tom Brady for. Your job as a QB is with the talent around you. How do you win as many games as possible? Who cares if you throw 4,000 yards in the regular season? Ask Dak Prescott. He's done that multiple times. Has he ever won a Super Bowl? Nope. End of the day, the most important thing is winning. Y'all focus on stats too much. Stats mean nothing if you can't win games. You need to be able to lead your team to victory. Your job as a QB is to lead the team with the talent around you. How do you win games? And that's what Jalen Hurts does. He doesn't care how he is. It doesn't have to be a show pony. It doesn't have to be pretty. He wins. That's what he does. 5 years in a row. Playoffs every year. Never missed the playoffs in his career. Next question. After this year winning 3-peat? Amen. That's facts. That's facts. I've never once seen someone mention the fact that Brady got most pass yards. Never. It's seven rings. People remember Tom Brady for winning 7 Super Bowls. That's what you remember him for. You guys can't beat the Cowboys. Already did this year, but good try. Good try. 1 out of 5 is awful? Really? 1 Super Bowl in 5 years is awful? Because the only active QB that's done better than that is Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Seahawks are better than Eagles? What, with their 1 ring? Sure, bro. Coming from a Pats fan, bud? Okay? And your franchise is nothing without Tom Brady. All your rings came from one QB. It ain't your franchise. Tom Brady's the franchise. Was the franchise. And we have more than one championship, little bro, so you might want to do your research. Buddy said the Eagles only have one. Average bandwagon Patriots fan. He also said they only have 5 wins. I'm pretty sure the Patriots have 6. Follow you to the playoffs? W. We will be live for the game tonight, chat. Jag top 3 is what I like to see. I don't know how they made it there. I don't know how they made it in the top 3. Well, I got a Dak jersey because that's Jalen Hurts' son back there. That's Jalen Hurts' son back there. 1 out of 3 since 2025? Huh? 1 out of 3 what since 2025? We are currently in 2025, so I don't know what bro's yapping about. 1 out of... I don't even know what bro's yapping about. Do you seriously believe Jalen Hurts is a good QB? Been to 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl MVP, threw over 30 yards in both Super Bowls, outperformed Patrick Mahomes in both Super Bowls. Yes, he's a great QB. He's a great QB. You don't outperform Patrick Mahomes in both Super Bowls, and you're not a good QB. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, you just don't. If you're competing with Patrick Mahomes and outperforming him and winning Super Bowl MVP, yeah, you're a great QB. If you can perform on the biggest stage in the NFL, you're a great QB. I don't really. There's no arguing that. There's no arguing that. There's winners in the league and there's stat padders in the league. And Jalen Hurts is a winner. He doesn't care about stat padding. Dak Prescott only stat pads. He don't win. So you can have who you want. I'd rather have the winner on my team. I think any non-delusional fan would rather have a winning QB on their team than a stat pattern. Teams who get Stephon Diggs don't get a ring, literally. Literally. No hate on Eagles. Bro, just believe Broncos best. Okay, just believe. Here we go. Bears to the Super Bowl to JK. Diggs winning a ring this year. Nah. Someone said Brock Purdy's the GOAT. That's got to be rage bait, right? Stephon was just one sideline telling Drake May how to throw. Do you think Lions can make it? No. Lions are pretty much done. Who are their last 2 games against? Who has more Super Bowls, Eagles or Cowboys? But I don't care that you have 5 rings that all happened in the 1900s. You've never seen your team actually win one of those rings, so stop yapping. If your most recent Super Bowl ring was in the 1900s, your conversation's already invalid. I don't care about what happened in the 1900s. I really don't. Minnesota and Chicago? I mean, I guess they could win. They'll beat Minnesota. The Bears will be a tough one. Who do they need to lose to make the playoffs? Like, who needs to lose for the Lions to make the playoffs? Because the Lions obviously have to win out. Who has to lose? Is it the Packers? It's got to be the Packers. Pop with a follow. But still more rings. That's awesome, bro. You never experienced a single one of them. Guys, you're talking about your dinosaur ancient rings from the 1900s. Yeah, respectfully, bro, if you talk about rings from the 1900s, I stop listening because I don't care what happened in the 1900s. Josh Allen back-to-back in AFC losses, literally. Literally, bro. The Lions are eliminated. It's official? I don't know if they're eliminated officially. I think it's very close. Wait, are the Lions actually officially eliminated, chat? Are the Lions actually eliminated from the playoffs? Is that cap? I'm pretty sure that's cap. I think they're trolling me. 7% on the NFL website. 7%? Oh, yeah, they're cooked. 7%? Chat, let me use Albani real quick. Everyone comment down below your favorite NFL team. Let me use Albani real quick. 7% is crazy. Crazy, dude. Mommy. Mommy. Oh my gosh. Eagles almost lost to the Commanders, bro. We won by like 2 possessions. Like what? I guess we can't do math. Almost losing 2 possessions? Crazy. Crazy. Probably a Cowboys fan. Let's be real. They're just mad they missed the playoffs again. They need to go 10-7 and Packers need to go 9-6 for Lions to make it. I mean, that's kind of... Who do the Packers play? You guys won by a field goal. So I guess now what? 11 points is a field goal? For sure, bro. Niners fan, by the way? Oh, that's why you're mad. Because we own your franchise. Let me know when Brock Purdy gets his first ring. All that talent, but can't win a ring. Ravens versus Vikings? Ew, stop, bro. That's a Dookie Bowl. That's like watching the Commanders and the Cowboys play on Christmas. Dookie Bowl. Literally the Dookie Bowl. The Dookie Bowl. Lost to the Giants yet, but we're still in the playoffs. Imagine that. Already clinched the playoffs. Oh, Packers play Ravens, Minnesota? That's probably 2 easy wins for the Packers. Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting the Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champions. I don't know why they're talking crazy. Green Bay, yeah. I mean, Green Bay should take that spot then. That's kind of an easy finish. Vikings are so bad this year. Plus, I think they're tanking for a draft pick. Excuse me. J-Love and Josh Jacobs not playing next week. Oh, really? Yeah, they're cooked. Nah, it's the Vikings, though. It's the Vikings. Cowboys going to be really good next year because of the draft season? No, they won't. It's the Cowboys. It's the Ravens? True. True that. Let me check something in the chat. True that. Eagles not top 10. That's okay. We're number 1 in my heart. That's all that matters. Bro. Number 1 in my heart. Oh, no. I wanna know. Eagles winning against 2 teams with a combined 6 wins and all of a sudden ready for the Super Bowl. No, we're 10-5, bro. That's why we're ready for the Super Bowl. But whatever helps you sleep at night. Probably a Cowboys fan mad that they couldn't even make the playoffs. Probably. Let's be real. Probably. Thoughts on the Saints? Kind of dookie, bro. Now, they got Kevin Moore. That's my GOAT. Bro. I think the Eagles might lose in the playoff first. Okay, bro. You're a Cowboys fan talking about losing in the playoffs, dude. You can't even make the playoffs. Why are you hating on our... Bro, what? You hating for the wrong reason, twin. What? Imagine being a KC franchise QB and backup both down, rip, literally. Literally, bro. Literally. That's crazy. Alright, chat. I'm going to go work on some videos. I'll be live again tonight for the game. Whoa, hold on. Anything to 10 gifted regarding the Broncos loss. Do you think they get overconfident prior to this game thinking... I think they needed the loss. They were 12-2. They needed the loss to lock in for the playoffs, realistically. The Jags are also playing really good football right now. It was just a win streak. They were due for a loss. They won 10 games in a row. They were due for a loss. But alright, chat, I'm going to bounce for a little bit. I will be live again tonight for the game. Make sure y'all follow us, get notified, subscribe, and everyone go check out the new videos. We'll be live here in a little bit, so y'all better be here in the chat. We'll be back, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit, alright? Peace out, baby. Peace. Schlock in. We'll be back for the game time. Everyone go check out the new video. Leave a comment on the new video, share it, and we'll see you guys in the comment section.